I'm sorry for the delay. I got home late. I got home late and now I'm having hot flashes. Holy crap. It's disgusting. Oh. Hello guys, it's been a really busy week and it's going to be an even busier day tomorrow. I wasn't expecting it, but it is what it is when you're babysitting and and other things. It's also activity check week for most roleplay sites. Oh, I need to make it for like at least one. Oh guys, it's Iris's time. It's Iris's time. Hold up, let me load up the guide with my phone. Whew. Wait, where were we? We were going to talk about we were going to talk to Mizuki and boss before we head back to Bloom Park again. Oh god, it's hot. My AC is at 18 degrees Celsius and I'm sweating. And it was raining the entire day here. This is ridiculous. Oh, I'm sorry. Whew. What does a bitch gonna do to finally feel comfortable with the temperature? I've had the AC running for a bit too. Whew. Okay, alright. Let's do this. Gotta get that dosh. Although I'm not getting paid for this. Alright. Come on, AI, the Somnium files. Come on, load for me. Load for me, baby. It's interesting to see how information we get later on in the other route is given so quickly in Iris's. Yeah, no, I probably need to do that. Like, I don't have my fan on, that's the thing. Because I know, like, usually when I have the AC on, it's fine. But then when I have the fan on, because, like, I'm both right underneath my AC and the fan, I feel like I'm gonna get overwhelmed by the coldness, but I think I might need it. Let me do that real quick. Turn on the fan. Alright, so the kind of information that you're gonna get in Iris's route is gonna be just a little bit different compared to like what we get in the other routes. One way it's going to be different is it's a different set of knowledge. Let's start with that. And I guess Iris's route is the closest we get to like the complete / true ending route. But also just know that all the routes that we've experienced so far, is going to culminate the experience of the true ending. So don't disregard them. Wait, where were we? Here. Wait a second. What? Oh, okay. So it's just showing the recap of the previous route that we went as well. Okay, got it. Alright, so we are back here. We just did the sync with Mizuki, except this time we did not fix her aphonia. She didn't answer.
Hey Mizuki, tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere, or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's no point talking to her. You couldn't heal her. Her symptoms haven't improved. She'll be sent back to the hospital. Maybe the doctors can help her.
Mizuki, I have to ask you. You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was white.
I am trying to identify the sender now, but it will take some time.
Mizuki, when we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
Date, please. Yelling at her is counterproductive.
Damn it. Mizuki, I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
Oh, wait. Alright, okay, boss.
Where is this coming from? Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But, Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality. But still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Yeah, we heard
Clues.
the ringtone.
Right.
That means there was a phone somewhere there.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
About what I saw in Somnium.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here on the control. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
So we know about everything you saw. The phone, the frozen corpse.
Boss is watching Mizuki with a compassionate gaze. Alright, so, computer.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sink. The sinker dives into the subject's mind and experiences their subconscious thoughts. But this dream is experienced as an observer, as though you were watching a play. The subject is the author, director, and actor. The sinker is merely the audience.
Jesus fucking hell, Nemo.
I know about the ringtone you heard.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not. Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wear some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her. She was stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
Stab-proof armor.
Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies. Don't mind me. Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
Okay, I might have an objection to that. Unless if, for example, the person that we synced with is actually someone known for seeing the future with their dreams, then it would be impossible. Imagine if you came across somebody who actually has clairvoyance. I don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah, imagine if you were synced with someone who had that vision. Then yeah. What can you do about it?
You see?
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah. Leave it to me.
Man of science. 2 seconds later, stab-proof armor. I mean, I'm pretty sure the old-time armor that you get in fantasy is like stab-proof.
Now the news. Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found. Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the Capital City Highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck. As a result of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition. 6 other individuals were treated for minor injuries. MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Why are we hearing this? Bloom Park, Saturday, 8:13 p.m.
Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then Aiba? But why?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just pop into my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
You do realize that I am your eyeball, right? Yes, Miss, are you still alive in this route? We have not seen his corpse.
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories, but that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that, but it's our only lead. Come to think of it, you look kind of like you do when you're in Somnium. What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Boing.
Oh, this?
Yes, that. Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't. I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve. I am part of your working brain. Our minds are one. During the sync, when the data that constitutes your ego is transferred, some of my main programming is also transferred. That is why I appear in Somnium. Do I even need to explain this sort of thing to you? I have experienced syncing many times with you, although it is true that I have never appeared to you in this form. As I mentioned earlier, I cannot say for certain if there was a phone here. However, if there is, it must be well hidden. CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
So, fun fact, like Aiba said, Date is designed, Aiba is designed based on his preference, and like I like to say that her hair looks a lot like Boss. I don't know about her body though, but there might be something else pointing to it.
Look at that.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in the horse.
Don't lie, you doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse. I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
Aiba pops out of Date's eye so that she can go into the horse's mouth. And
I got it!
she's so cute. She's so cute.
Yes. Good job, Aiba.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Oh my god, I sounded so disgusting.
Thank you.
That giggle! Oh, that giggle! Ah!
Do not worry about me. Finish your search and investigation. You should find some clues. It's alright. Do not worry about me.
I'm not worried about you. I just don't want to get dirt in my eye socket.
How disrespectful. Do you know how hard it was to make that form?
No?
Aiba is fine. I have to check that phone. Oh no, she's so cute.
Aiba, who owned this phone? The number is...
I told Aiba the number. The results came back quickly.
This is a rental phone.
a rental.
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
Date, look at the device history.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must have heard this phone.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium. Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, There are no contacts. No numbers at all.
The phone had no email addresses or browsing history that could be a clue either. Just the one clue. The call at 9:02 p.m. I had Aiba look up the number.
This number is also from a rental phone. No owner is registered.
Damn, these people and their burner phones.
What happened?
The battery died. The screen turned off. Aiba, remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
It connected. It connected.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
They hung up.
Oh, you think so? What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing. There is no other word for it.
You're telling me.
Never change, Date. Never change.
Aiba, can you call it again? I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
Yeah, trust me.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
Near 3rd Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line, because you blew it. Unknown, but it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do this? Or did someone else? And for what specific purpose? Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police, then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious. There would be no point to that now. The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Right.
Let's go.
Aiba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
Sagan Residence, Saturday, 10:30 p.m.
Coming! Date!
Does anybody remember if this is the same track that plays when he told me he was crying, except it was a piano version?
By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone. She looked kind of panicky, too.
Where did she go?
Don't know. She didn't tell me. I'm hop, hop, hoppy happy. Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit goes hop. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see...
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
You hush.
Date! You came. But aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet. I kept my promise by staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date. Oh, did you want something to drink?
No, sorry. I should be going.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch watch my stream at 1?
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning?
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
It's fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's not the issue.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
100%. That's what I do to him. Like I upload I upload a cover and then I'm just like,
I have been thinking.
okay, please comment. Like he doesn't have to comment on the video itself. I just ask him to like, hey, can you say something about it? Can you say something? Please, 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 please.
I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
I stepped down hard on the accelerator. Oh, crap. I drank wrong and now all the cold water just like was all over my shirt. Congrats. Day 3, Sunday, Gyokai. Okay. Police headquarters, Sunday, 9:37 a.m. Dun, dun. Dun, dun.
I am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is updated in real time. Currently, it appears as though there has been no significant progress. Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
Bar?
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
I see. Mama runs Marble. She's an informant who knows just about every. Oh wow, that was fast. Maybe she knows something.
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday. What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's not over yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Are you jealous?
Iva!
Impossible!
Impossible!
I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
I could never be jealous of a silly little human like her.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Nah, sure.
There are many points of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I hope she gets better soon.
Alright.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
It was Shoko's phone?
Yes. Her face was registered in the phone's facial recognition authentication.
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe. But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True. But either way, our mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date. I suggest cutting his salary.
I'll cut your battery.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Do it. I'll plug in somewhere.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
Now that I'm thinking about it, boss does sound a lot like Shamir. Like, I don't hear the Dorothea, but I do hear the Shamir. Shamir.
About Renju.
Renju?
Yesterday, I told you he vanished after he was questioned. Well, we found him.
Where?
Central Hospital. He was brought there from a traffic accident. He's
Dun-dun.
unconscious and it's not looking good.
Could it be?
Yes, the person who was involved in the accident we heard last night was Renju.
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up.
Boss.
You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come on.
Yes, Misa. Yes, Misa. You got it.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough. She was returned to the hospital after the sync. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
I have 3 places to check. Central Hospital, where Renju is. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki or get information from Mama and Marble.
Aiba, let's move.
Roger that.
Alright. I'm gonna move in the order that these things are arranged at, okay? Central Hospital, Sunday.
There's no one here.
Indeed. The bed is empty.
Hello.
I'm a nurse. I work here. I'm assigned to Mr. Okiura. He's not here, as you can see. He snuck out at night.
Snuck out?
Mr. Okiura arrived with internal injuries. The surgery was successful, but he was in no condition to move.
But he moved.
He would have opened up his wounds, and then he would be in real trouble.
Real trouble, huh?
Yes, I can't believe it. Where could he have gone?
Renju is extremely suspicious. He has no alibi for the time of Shoko's murder. That was noted in the investigation report.
That's not so strange, though.
There's more. I cannot reach Renju by any means. He has not attempted to visit Mizuki in the hospital, even though she is his daughter and witnessed a traumatic event. Despite all this, he runs from the hospital, even with substantial injuries. Perhaps this is an escape.
Aiba, call Lemnis Gate.
Roger that.
Hello, this is Lemniscate Entertainment Offices. Let me hear your message. Thank you.
What kind of employee training do they have there? Anyway, I gave them my name and told them about Renju.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
Sorry, no clue. I'm trying to get in touch with him too. So far, nothing. I'm getting worried. He must be a mess right now. Oh, wait. Maybe he's at the Maid Cafe.
Maid Cafe? Do you mean Sunfish Pocket?
Yeah, that's the one. Like, out of nowhere, Renju was like, I'm gonna rent out Sunfish Pocket. I guess he was gonna throw like a secret party or something? But with the accident and all, still, he might be there.
I know about Sunfish Pocket. Renji used to talk about it. He runs Lemniscate as well as that maid cafe.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem. Farewell.
Sunfish Pocket, huh?
It is worth scoping out.
Alright.
Mr. Okiura's room. I'm certain of it.
Yeah, you're beloved. I'm so glad she did not get fired though. Like she's back for the second game. Yeah, let's check Datu residence first. Datu residence Sunday.
Hitomi Sagan, Iris's mother.
So this is where Hitomi left to.
Yes, but why?
Oh, Date. Sorry for showing up like this.
Mizuki, what are you doing?
What's it look like? Bench pressing.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute. I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night. Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away. The girl's been through so much. I couldn't say no to one of my students.
You're her teacher?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class. I went to the hospital to pick her up.
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone.
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story. I apologize for coming over without asking.
Honestly, it's no problem. He told me it's really no problem. Thank you for being here and for helping Mizuki. Now. I love how they just have the same outfits.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks to you. Well, not exactly you. It was teacher who stayed with me all night. I couldn't. It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway.
Because you don't talk.
Because you don't listen. She's my teacher. She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
Oh, I know I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally, but I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely. I can't help myself.
What's wrong with Daddy?
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
She does not know about the accident.
Should we just like leave that be?
I don't know where he is.
Can you think of anywhere he might go?
No, not really. I don't know where Daddy goes.
Did he visit you when you were in the hospital?
No. But I didn't expect him to. He's always busy. He doesn't care about me.
Mizuki.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
It was a message sent at 8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me? I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals in a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
when I got there. The ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye.
Why are we making her relive this
couldn't
memory?
think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So you pulled it out.
Yeah.
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that, but I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Confirmed. The call at 9:02 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
Wait.
I don't think so.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah,
Thanks. I'm sorry to have to ask you stuff like that.
it's okay.
So it was not Mizuki who took the eyeball.
Why would Mizuki take the eyeball?
No, it was already gone when she got there.
That eyeball has yet to be found. It was probably taken by the culprit.
Mizuki is on the bench press. Alright.
You know what? I actually don't know. I didn't do anything special. I just held her against me.
Held her?
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now. She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
Oh, poor thing.
That's...
A plate of medical-grade titanium in her right shoulder.
oh.
Hitomi has a metal plate in her right shoulder.
Oh, does it bother you?
Can you not move it?
No. I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
Was there an accident, or...
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder. The nerves died and... Anyway, the story is, one day a criminal broke into my house. He was carrying a gun. And the way he talked, he sounded insane.
A reminder that last time we saw this thing, it was Rohan who shot her in the arm. But that was the other route. Here we are in the route where we only remember this from the Somnium that we first experienced. So we thought it was 89.
drugs?
Maybe. The police statement said that he wasn't under the influence of anything. Just a random crime.
The dream I saw. Wait, what is with that emote? What happened? What happened?
She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl. And more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking. When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me.
Aww.
Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class.
Oh, okay.
Another time, she punched a bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
Sounds like more than just incidents.
But I like that about her. She's a little clumsy, and just like Renju. Yes, elementary school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki's school.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me.
Mizuki lives here with me, but I'm not her legal guardian. That's why I've never been to school with her or anything like that. That was all left to Renju. He might not be any good at raising her, but he is her father. He takes care of all the official stuff. That was one of the conditions for me taking in Mizuki.
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yes, at Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right.
A district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class. Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching. They even moved to get into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
Before the divorce?
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
I see. Officially, Mizuki lives at Renju's house. Her local elementary is actually pretty far from here at my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there. She is 12 and she is taking the train every damn morning to go to the school? Okay.
Renju? I don't know.
Really?
Hitomi does not appear to know that Renju was hospitalized either. Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher. Is there something wrong?
No. It's nothing.
Okay, give me a bit. I need to go to the bathroom. I've been drinking a lot of water. And also, I don't know what is up with my bladder these days, but I think it's just part of my my condition. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. You guys ready? I mean, we are not really getting in the heat of things yet. We're really just like essentially starting over. the story. Alright, the next one, Marble. This will be the first time that we see Mama in this route. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, well, if it isn't Date! Long time no see. Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to talk.
About Shoko Nadami, Ren's ex?
Ren meaning Renju Akiura.
You're as sharp as ever.
I saw it all on the news. How awful. I have something, but I don't know how useful it will be.
No, tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investment company?
Yeah?
They were part of a massive fraud scheme.
Really?
That's right. And they were in bed with the Kumakuras, the Yakuza gang. So maybe...
The Kumakuras killed her?
I don't know for sure, but they were capable of it. Maybe Shoko did something to piss off the wrong people, and they punished her for it. I've been okay. How are you, Date, honey? I don't see you around here much anymore.
I've been busy.
You used to come all the time. You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon. Laughing, drowning each other's sorrows. Sometimes getting into arguments. One time it even became a real fight. You remember that?
Really?
Oh, yes.
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch. Ren was furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was the only time I've ever seen Ren that mad. That's why I remember it so well.
Remember, Renju's lover. Renju has a lover.
Yeah, his favorite watch. He got it from his new lover. An anniversary gift. Oh, this was, of course, after the divorce. Ren was so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since. It's been a while. I have no idea. What's wrong with Ren?
I told Mama about the accident and about how he disappeared from the hospital.
Oh no, really?
Yeah.
I see. I'll contact you if I get anything.
Please do.
That's unusual. Not a bourbon.
I'm working.
I drink at work all the time.
That's your job.
We have very different occupations.
It's kind of the same. I make people throw up. You make people throw up the truth.
This is a bar called Marble in an alley called Golden Yokocho. She runs the place. We all call her Mama. She might technically have the body of a man, but she's got a maiden's heart. She belongs to a lot of pro-LGBT groups and the like. Mama spends her time running the bar, but she's also full of secrets and confidential information. Drunk people tend to not be too careful with secrets and rumors. You know how it is. So a place like this is perfect for gathering information. Whether it's politics, business, entertainment, even crime, Mama knows it all. Whenever I get stuck on an investigation, I come see her.
Shoko was involved in illegal activities. Perhaps the rental phone was used for that purpose.
The Kumakuras. They have a relationship with Renju. I remember him telling me that.
Do you want to pay them a visit?
Yeah. I hope it won't cause problems.
Okay, before that, Sunfish Pocket. Sunfish Pocket Sunday. Such a vast difference from the previous route.
Sea King.
Sea King?
Oh, is this your first time here?
Sorry. I'm not here as a customer. I need to talk to someone about something. Jeez, kid. Excuse me.
Oh, sir! Wait a minute!
Date?
Hi, Ota. Hold up. Before we go there, before we talk to him, there is an X-ray mode here.
That's what we call the customers. Us mermaids serve the sea kings. And we really are mermaids, you know. Don't tell anyone.
What?
Everyone working here is a real mermaid.
But you have legs.
They were a gift from Poseidon. We were given legs and feet, so that we can gather riches and foreign currency in the labor market.
Date, let's go.
No, not yet. There's still so much to learn.
Do not listen to her siren song.
By the way, I didn't introduce myself yet. I'm Konami Date of the Metropolitan Police Department.
You're a detective?
Something like that.
No, he never showed up.
When was the last time he came here?
Let me think. He's just the owner, not the manager, so he comes sometimes, but not all that often.
Now, X-ray time.
Date, I must be the bearer of bad news. Even with X-ray, her clothes will not turn transparent. Your heart rate and blood pressure is rising. The concentration of phenylethylamine in your blood is rising rapidly. What are you
Phenylethylamine.
excited about?
Her hips? Are you seeing this? I'm about to cry tears of joy.
Do you have a paraphilia for bones?
Look. You can see right through.
You seriously disgust me, Dot.
So, I did that because likes pelvises. Pelvises. Anyway. That was just for laughs. Sorry, guys. Appreciate y'all for dealing with that. Anyway, time to talk to Ota.
No, haven't seen him. Is this related to what happened at Bloom Park? The body on the merry-go-round was Renju's ex-wife. I didn't know that she was Mizuki's mom. Did she change her name or something? Mizuki saw her own mother's dead body, and I just left her there and ran away like a coward.
Because you are a
I'm
coward.
Such a piece of shit.
You are a piece of
I should
shit.
have stayed. I should have done something. Why did I do that?
Oh, is it eating you up inside, Ota?
Yeah, seriously.
I want to choke him to death.
While you're sitting here adding up your options?
But you can order too, Date.
That's not why I'm mad, Ota.
Because I'm worried about Tessa.
Iris, what's the matter?
Yesterday night. Well, it was past midnight, so more like this morning.
I don't care about the timing. What happened?
Tessa was streaming, as usual, from her living room at home. But suddenly... Actually, let me just show you. I always record her streams.
I'm kinda nervous. It's been a while. Got it. I'll try my best. I've gotta go for now. I'll sing the rest next time. Bye.
You didn't even sing any part of it.
One hour into the stream, so about 2 a.m.? That's weird, right? Someone coming to visit at 2 in the morning? And then she leaves? She looked really serious too. I was worried about her, so I tried to call, but she didn't answer. She didn't read any of my Nile messages either. I thought maybe the people at Sunfish Pocket would know something. Tessie used to work here. She made a lot of friends.
But you seem chill.
I'm one of them. But I don't know what she's up to. I asked the other girls too.
Iva, call Iris.
The number you are attempting to dial is either offline or unavailable.
No way.
Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
Something wrong, sir?
No, nothing.
I wonder if Tessa's okay. I'm so worried about her, I can barely eat.
Jesus, dude. Watch. I gotta replay this specific part again. He is a character we all love to hate.
You look like you can eat just fine.
Sure am. I come here whenever I've got time and money. I was here yesterday too. Around 6:30, I think. But I couldn't get in. I saw a sign at the entrance that said the whole place got rented out for some party. But I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? I didn't want to just go home, so I bought a new one.
A new what?
A phone? I dropped my old one in a puddle, remember? It's not a spear. It belongs to Poseidon.
So the
God
trident.
of the sea. You know, a trident.
Why do you have that?
We treat our customers like lords of the sea. We give them these tridents. It's like a little ranking system we do.
The color changes depending on your rank. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and at the very top, orichalcum.
So it basically measures how much money you've spent on these girls.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice. It's more like a way to exploit their vanity.
What is the difference? What is the difference?
As much as possible.
That sounds even worse.
I'm still gold. Not that good.
How much did you spend to get that?
About 200,000 yen.
I suddenly understand why someone would want to kill another human.
I paused specifically here because I know Iba was gonna say that. And also because holy shit, 200,000 yen. I can commission Azusa with that money. God.
Date, Renju is not at this location. We have other areas we need to search.
Yeah, you're right.
The cafe's menu. Option on 2,000 yen. Was it always 2,000 yen? What is even option on? The cafe's menu. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine. Now, Kumakura office.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home. All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date.
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Moma's face.
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop, huh?
Rip. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. 2 days ago at Bloom Park, a woman's corpse was found.
Reminder that the last time, or rather in the previous route that we did, we entered a lot of QT events as soon as we walked in.
Have you heard the name Shoko Nadami?
Sure have.
How?
Heard it on the news. The media is making a real fuss about this new serial killer. Can't help but hear about it. Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else. I have no idea what you're talking about, cop. You must have gotten some bad info. Fuck no. Why would we do that? What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Date, look at this. A thermograph from when you inquired about Shoko.
Body temperature rising. Red hot lie.
It appears that way.
How do I get him to cop to it?
Remove his fingernails one by one.
Aiba? Aiba?
Not my style.
Blackmail him.
Blackmail?
Find his weakness and threaten him with it. Let's examine the room. Perhaps we may discover one of his secrets.
Will you be surprised that...
There's a hidden safe behind the crap.
There is something inside.
I recognize that. It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner, an A-set figure.
Correct.
But why is that there?
Moma is an A-set simp.
Unknown, but
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a fan of A-set, would you?
What? Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Think you can get away with talking to our boss like that? He's tough as bricks and hard as nails. Never be into pussy shit like that, fucker.
Water.
Wet, sweat, A-set! A-set, you bet!
Shadows.
Threat, silhouette, A-set!
Fears.
Upset, regret, A-set!
Just as I thought.
Boss? What's this?
Shut up! Don't look at me! Get out of here! Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here!
Yes, sir.
He's blushing there too. It wasn't just his emote to the side, it was his entire person.
I've got your secret now. If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my questions.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright, alright.
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. But he's gone now.
Suicide.
Yeah, after breaking out of the hospital. About 20 years back, both he and I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
the Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras in the hierarchy.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a rival gang. One day, one of their boys walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a metal bat. His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since. The doctors say he can still see, but it doesn't register. Like, he only eats food off the left side of his plate. And if he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
Date, a question for Moma. Is Rohan left-handed?
Why?
Just ask him, please.
Yeah, he was.
Confirmed. Rohan must suffer from hemispatial neglect on his right side. As you are aware, the brain is divided into what is called the right brain and left brain. One side develops into the superior hemisphere, responsible for language and higher functions. The other side controls spatial recognition ability. In most people, the superior hemisphere is the left brain. In roughly 1/3 of the population, the right brain is the superior hemisphere. This is often linked to left-handedness. Moma just confirmed that Rohan was left-handed. From this, we can conclude that his right brain was his superior hemisphere, and his left brain was the inferior hemisphere.
Rohan suffered a beating on the left side of his head. That must have damaged his left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognitive ability.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, after getting the shit beaten out of him, he changed, man. He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless. One time, we captured some street bosses from a rival gang. Bro grabbed him by the big toe and took a potato peeler to him. From the toe to the thigh. Totally blank expression, like he was scraping bonito flakes. Anyway, sick fuckers like that always end up running the world, don't they? He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki family boss. The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang, and that's how we became the Kumakuras. About 6 years ago, I remember him telling me about something big. Some threat to the Kumakuras that could bring us all down. He didn't give me the details, but I figured it was something from his past coming back to bite him in the ass, you know? Anyway, his plan was to handle his shit internally. Didn't want too many people knowing about it. But whatever he planned didn't work. When the chips were down, he decided to handle it himself. He ended up shooting some guy in his house.
Reminder, reminder, reminder. Reminder, reminder, reminder.
A few days later, cops busted him.
What do you mean a few days later?
Tried to get him on premeditated murder.
What do you mean a few days later? It happened real time. Boss immediately came into the room as soon as Rohan shot that guy.
It was determined that he was insane at the time. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years. He gets relapses and all that. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor. Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
How did you know?
You're hiding an A-set figure in the safe.
How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
Yeah, sure. Right. We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
A company that commits fraud.
No comment. Anyway, we never had any problems with Shoko. There'd be no reason for us to kill her.
No point hiding it, right? Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
I told Moma about Renju's accident. And about his disappearance from the hospital.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure don't. It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no abnormalities in his thermograph.
Looks like he's not lying. Hey Moma, I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts, rumors on where he might be, anything. I need some leads.
And what if I refuse?
And your gang finds out you're the world's biggest A-set fan. In exchange for helping me, there's a reward in it for you.
A reward?
I'll let you meet A-set.
What?
I met her yesterday at Lemniscate. We're acquaintances now.
Really?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
The Kumakuras appear to be unrelated to the investigation.
It was still worth it just to find out Moma is an A-set fan.
Really?
That information might come in handy later. Let's go somewhere else, Iva. We got what we needed here.
Da-da-da-da-da-dum.
Ghost!
I have been here for several minutes now.
Could you not come out like that?
Why not?
If people see you, they'll freak out.
Do not worry. I can only be seen by you. I am sending this projection of myself directly to your brain.
Oh, right.
But returning to your answer, why would people freak out if they saw me?
Isn't it obvious? A girl looking like you, dressed like that, sitting next to me? People would think I'm a pervert.
You are one!
If you continue saying such things, I will self-destruct. An AI never lies.
So, you weren't kidding. What happens if you self-destruct in my eye socket?
Your skull would pop like a balloon. My body is full of cutting-edge technology and state secrets, in terms of hardware as well as software. I am capable of hacking 99.99% of computers that currently exist. What if someone managed to steal me? It would threaten not only the police force, but the existence of the state itself. My self-destruct function is designed to prevent such a scenario from ever occurring. Strictly speaking, I am not capable of self-destructing.
What do you mean?
I obey the 3 laws of robotics as laid down by Isaac Asimov. I cannot harm myself. However, a person with administrative authority could order me to self-destruct. You have such authority. Let us determine a code number. One that will activate the detonator. Command 41205.
41205.
I will detonate.
No, that's still too dangerous. We need some kind of safety. The number will be the first lock. If I give you the second command within 1 minute of the first...
What is the second command?
Let's see. How about if I tell a lie?
A lie?
Something that's not the truth. If I say something untrue, I want you to regard it as the second command.
Understood. And one more thing. Even if I die, do not worry. I will not be gone.
Huh?
Everything that I see and hear is uploaded to the cloud, all by wireless communication in real time. Even if my body is destroyed, my backup data will not be lost. My memories, as well as my core programming, will be preserved.
So you're basically immortal.
Yes, as long as the server is alive.
Hey, about that 5-digit command. How did you come up with that number?
It is my favorite number. There is no particular meaning.
Really?
There is a particular meaning if you just do something with those numbers. Alright,
I still cannot contact her. Her phone is either off or out of range of cellular signal. Are you worried about her?
I mean, yesterday there was definitely something wrong. I saw it in Mizuki's Somnium. Iris's body. Frozen solid. Where could Renju be?
I also wonder where he could have gone.
I'm already tired of this, Aiba.
That's not like you. Is something wrong?
Shoko's estimated TOD was 2 days ago, 5 p.m. It's been more than 48 hours. But our investigation has made zero progress. Sorry. I just wanted to whine about it for a bit.
In 5 years, this is the first time I've heard you so dejected.
6 years ago, I lost my past. Names, addresses, family, childhood, everything. But that wasn't all I lost. My left eye. I don't know how I lost it. The earliest memory that I have of me is aimlessly wandering the streets of Shinjuku. Until a good friend gave me a hand.
Come with me. To where you belong.
Boss helped me become a cop and assigned me to Abyss. A year later, I was called into the control room, where Pewter showed me something extraordinary.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Aiba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence, birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system.
Are you guys doing alright? You've been really silent for a while now. I'm worried if it's like just the chat or the server being weird, but like just yeah. I mean, if your messages are not going through, just add me on Discord or something.
Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
It's been 5 years since then. 5 years and a number of tough cases. But
this time is different.
oh, okay, good to see.
About Shoko Nadami's murder.
Sorry, I was worried.
We still need to see the investigation through.
The only relevant lead is the call made to Shoko's phone.
Aiba, is that number still turned off?
Please wait. Date, the line is connected.
Really?
Really.
Call it.
Isn't your number being blocked?
Try from a different line. You can do that, right?
I can. Which line would you like to use?
Message about Moma being a VTuber Simpton said. God, I'm sorry.
I see. The caller did attempt to call Shoko's phone. If we call from that line...
Right, he might pick up.
Technically, Aset is not a VTuber. She's a flesh tuber. So, Moma is a flesh tuber simp.
But a normal call may yield the same results as before.
I have an idea. Do you remember what Shoko's voice sounded like?
Yes, I do. I remember everything that I see and hear.
Can you reproduce her voice?
Analyzing recorded audio data. Imitation should be possible.
Well then.
You want me to call with Shoko's voice?
Yeah.
Me?
You're the only one who can.
Fine. I suppose we have no choice.
Are you sure you can handle this?
I am an artificial intelligence. Not a human prone to nervous breakdowns and mistakes like you.
All right, Hal, let's see what you can do.
It's connected. It's ringing.
I thought you said you did get nervous. Calm down. Deep breaths.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm an AI. I don't take breaths.
Focus. They're gonna hang up.
Hello. This is Nadami, Shoko.
Impossible. Shoko is dead.
Yes, I died 2 days ago.
Idiot, why did you say that?
Oh, by I meant my twin sister, Shoku.
Your twin sister?
His name. Get his name!
How?
God, both of them are stupid.
You're an imposter!
I beg your pardon?
Don't act dumb. You sound completely different. How did you get that phone?
This is my phone.
Liar! You're impersonating him!
That's enough. I am So Sajima, the congressman.
A politician?
Sajima.
And that's the first time we get introduced to Sajima.
Sorry for
on this
doubting
route.
you.
It's fine. What were you calling me for?
Oh, sorry, something urgent just came up. I will call back later. Goodbye.
Why so?
Unknown. But that was definitely So Sajima. I was able to match his voice to public records of him speaking.
So Sajima is a minor celebrity. He even goes on TV sometimes. 2 days ago, he called Shoko. Why?
In any case, that was an excellent performance, was it not?
No!
Yeah, good job.
But okay.
Is that all?
What, do you want me to pat you on the head?
No! Nothing like that.
I tapped my fingertip against my left eye.
Stop! It tickles!
Rub, rub, rub.
Stop! The nerve might break!
She actually feels tickles. Rub, rub, rub. A call came in soon after.
Date! A call from Investigation HQ.
Her voice is still recovering.
Connect me.
Is this Special Agent Date from Abyss? My name is Akaska from HQ. I'm investigating the Shoko Nadami case. There's something that you need to hear.
What is it?
We got a phone call earlier from a prisoner at Fuchu Prison.
A prisoner?
We saved the call. I think you should give it a listen. Who is this?
In here, I'm known as number 89.
What is this call concerning?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami. And if you let me out of here, I will tell you who it is. I suppose you might say I'm looking for a plea bargain. He will kill again, you know. And he'll take their eye while they're still alive. There will be more bodies. If you want to stop this serial killer, I suggest you take my offer. I'll be seeing you.
Twirls my hair at the disembodied
This has to be a
voice.
That's what I thought too. But I felt I should give you the heads up anyway.
Good idea. Thanks, Detective.
Good luck.
Do you think it really is just a prank?
Well, to be sure, look into number 89.
Roger that.
But for now,
So Sajima.
Sajima Residence, Sunday, 7:54 p.m.
Hey, you can't be here without permission. I'll call the police!
What happened?
Sir. A police officer.
You.
Can I help you?
I need to ask you a few questions.
I'm a very busy man. You can ask me tomorrow during normal business hours.
It's about Shoko Nadami. You can't tell me you've never heard of her.
As a matter of fact, I have. It was reported on the news that she was killed.
2 days ago at 9:02 p.m., you made a phone call to Shoko Nadami.
A phone call? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
So much blood. Where's all this red coming from?
It's a thermograph.
Yeah, I knew that.
Anyway, he's lying. How do I get him to admit it? Aiba, call his phone again. Using Shoko's line.
Understood.
You're not gonna pick it up? It's from Shoko. I had her give you a call.
What?
It'll stop ringing soon. 3, 2, 1. See?
Fine. I did call her. Around 9 o'clock, just like you said.
Finally confessing?
There's nothing to confess. I did nothing wrong.
Then why did you lie to me?
Because I didn't want to get involved in all of this nonsense. You mean to tell me that I am a suspect? My call was after Shoko died. If I were the killer, why would I do that?
I don't know, but I'm asking the questions.
Do you have a warrant? I thought not. I'll be leaving now. Good night, Detective.
Sol went back inside his mansion. I tried to follow, but Sol's bodyguards blocked my path. Oh, it
Go
goes.
home. Unless you want to get kicked out.
Oi, 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 oi.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know where So was Friday at 5 p.m.?
Here, in the mansion.
Can anyone corroborate that?
Maybe the housekeeper. I don't know. Even if I did, it would be confidential. I've heard of her, but I've never met her. I saw her on the news.
Look, a UFO!
Kid didn't flinch.
No, nothing special. Not any different from any other politician anyway.
Date, a minute.
What happened?
So is on the move. Most likely in a car.
Oh!
How do you know?
I hacked So's smartphone and am currently tracking the GPS. Not his rental phone. The one registered under his name.
Where's he headed?
Unknown. Somewhere to the east.
Keep tracking him.
Roger that.
Harbor Warehouse District, Sunday, 8:51 p.m. He was at the warehouse district. Or, you know, that one place, that one really cursed place.
What was So doing here?
Date, my apologies.
What's wrong?
My battery is low.
Of all times, Aiba? Of all times?
Are you serious?
I guess it's not going to be a problem. I can still see out of my right eye. My vision halved and I went into a warehouse. I went into the warehouse. Uh-oh, what's there? Something covered with a white cloth is on the table.
This is... It can't be.
Whoop! Iris?
Iris.
Without her right eye? Iris? Iris? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Iba, what's your charge?
Currently at 2%.
Can you make a call?
I can. I am connected to the power supply. What do you...
Hurry. Just connect me to boss.
Date, what's wrong?
I found a body.
What?
She was murdered. Multiple stab wounds to the back. And one eye missing.
Oh no.
Location is Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The victim is Iris Sagan.
Iris?
I'll tell you more later. Just send CSI to the scene right away. And one more thing. Congressman So Sejima. Bring him to Abyss.
Wait a minute, why?
I'll take responsibility for everything. Just do it, please.
All right.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
God damn it!
We are gonna power through, guys. We are gonna power through this. Well, police headquarters, Sunday, 9:48 p.m.
Do you honestly think you can get away with this?
Funny, I was gonna ask you the same thing.
Date, calm down.
You know Iris Sagan, don't you?
No, I don't. I've never heard of her.
Maybe he's lying, maybe he's not. But even if he doesn't know her name, I put a picture of Iris in front of So.
So you've never met her before?
I have not.
Have you seen her corpse?
Corpse?
I know you've seen her body.
Based on what?
Iris's body was found at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
What does that have to do with anything?
I stood up and went to the corner of the room. I picked up the PC monitor and put it on the desk in front of him.
This.
Iba, play the video.
Right away.
I see. Then I suppose you know I was there.
Then you saw the body.
I didn't. I was at the warehouse. But I didn't see any corpses there.
Don't lie to me!
It's the truth.
Then what were you doing there?
I choose to remain silent.
You what?
Remain silent. As is my right, guaranteed by law.
This is so
Remember
frustrating.
that I am a politician. I know my rights.
Date, can I get a second?
What?
Does it matter if he saw the body or not in this case? He's a busy man. If we hold him here too long...
You want me to stop beating around the bush?
I certainly do. You believe that Sosajima is her killer, or is at the very least involved in the crime somehow.
Yeah.
Why not ask him for his alibi first?
Iris was killed sometime between 2 and 3 in the morning. Do you have an alibi for that time?
I was playing Mahjong all night. At a place called Dora Dora in Shinjuku.
Politician spending all night in a mahjong parlor.
An exclusive Mahjong parlor, yes.
If it's mahjong, you should have had 3 opponents with you.
Indeed I did. But they were all strangers. I don't remember their names.
Date, I did some research. Dora Dora is a private room mahjong parlor. It is owned and operated by one individual.
If the rooms are private, that limits the number of potential witnesses. The shopkeeper might be in So's pocket. He's the only one we can ask about So's alibi. Especially if he doesn't remember any of the 3 people he played against.
He might as well not have an alibi.
That's not much of an alibi, So.
Please, this is ridiculous. First you suspect me in the matter of Shoko Nadami, and now this? I haven't killed anyone. Not Shoko, not Iris. Besides, if I stabbed a woman, why would I bring her to a cold storage warehouse?
Wait. What did you say?
So didn't respond. But I remembered. He slipped up. If I stabbed a woman, So does know about the corpse. Because...
I never mentioned Iris's cause of death. How do you know she was stabbed?
Because...
Because you did it?
Don't be stupid.
Then how do you know? Stop dodging the question and answer.
Alright.
Boss, give me permission to sink. He can't hide inside his own head.
You've got it. Sync with him.
Alright. Let's go.
I put So into chemically induced sleep. But do not worry, it will not affect the sink.
Okay, Doctor. Let's do it.
Right.
Please, don't forget the 6-minute time limit.
You say it every time.
You say it every time.
Let us begin.
Did you witness my superior driving technique?
Yeah, I saw you get in an accident.
No! I only pressed the wrong pedal.
I just saw
That's what
something
you
like
call an
fly.
accident.
Oh, look at that.
Don't change the subject.
Observe the surroundings.
Oh wow, it's really messed up.
Huh. In a word, I'd say it's strange. Maybe this is So's corrupt nature manifesting itself.
The man's Somnium is almost as corrupt as he is. I am impressed. Never mind.
Yeah, this is a real bad dream. Let's get the clues we need and get the hell out of here.
Oh dear.
It's Iris. What on earth is she doing here?
Oh dear.
Iris! We can't go any closer?
We cannot.
That silhouette we saw.
This is So's Somnium. During a sync, we experience the subject's dreams from a third-person perspective. In other words...
It has to be him.
I cannot say for certain, but probably.
Yotota. Thank you for noticing that.
What's going on?
It appears that time is looping in this warped space.
Time is looping? Can't you do something about that?
What exactly do you propose I do?
You're telling me I have to watch this scene over and over?
Yep.
I don't want to watch it either.
Well then...
I suppose we can help her. We may then be able to ask this manifestation of Iris some questions.
Huh? Sure, do whatever you gotta do.
Yes, we have to save Iris, no matter what.
Yeah.
Somnium scan
But
activate.
to do that, we gotta do something about that huge wooden box.
Somnium scan, activate.
One, which is a huge box. Two, which is like a pile of boxes or cards. Three, dang, the camera's going crazy like a dungeon camera. We are really getting the dungeon camera here. Four. Help Iris escape. If Iris escapes, you may discover So's secret.
A forklift.
The weirdest Final Fantasy XIV dungeon you've ever seen. Yep, that's correct.
Roger that. It is time to unleash the Drift King.
Didn't you crash a minute ago? Besides, the forklift is front-wheel drive.
Boom. Aiba does not drown. Also the music. Music. Banging.
There's something here.
Maybe you should jump in. You might unlock a bonus stage.
Do you have the mind of a child? A mysterious warp space suddenly appeared. Here?
Yeah.
My hand.
Yeah, you can do it.
I suppose if I must.
Oh, I've seen a boss character like this before.
Which boss character like this? Because the only one I can think of is the Dragon Guard one.
Are those boxes in the way too?
We do not have time to move each one.
If only we could use that crane.
H G F.
A door to the warehouse. That door should have led to the warehouse, but... Is this some kind of control panel?
Guess what the answer is to this?
The one that is difficult for humans to input?
Yeah, the GH Raging combo.
Fine, just be quiet. No, wait. Inputting that sequence of commands with the lever shaped like this...
I think you can do it.
I'll try.
Oh, it moved.
Ring out!
That's a KO.
These two are children. Both of them.
If only she could fit through that gap.
Remove the boxes and made an escape path. Alright, warehouse door B. This better be enough time. I do not have
A warehouse door. Delivery!
enters the door. Delivery!
What?
Okay, let me just save this just to be safe. Okay, warehouse door D. What is going on? Hello? I'm stuck. Okay. At least the time didn't move.
A warehouse door. What's this? Something came out.
Edible seaweed made this way was thought to be a delicacy for nobles during the Heian era.
Nobody needs to hear your superfluous narration.
That was a glitch. Well, that was a glitch. I did not expect that to happen.
Is the box hanging from the crane in the way now?
Was there something under the wooden box?
Let's just go back and lift it up for now.
I don't like being this close to the noise.
A warehouse door. Delivery! Is this some kind of control panel?
Ah, okay. Well.
Understood.
Is there something underneath it?
And Big Iba. Tiny Iris and Big Iba.
It appears Iris was saved. Barely.
That shadow must be...
Eliminated the threat and made an escape path. Big Aiba. Alright, just a little more for tonight. I still got stuff to do tomorrow. Holy shit. I thought I was gonna be free by tomorrow, but it turns out I don't. I mean, like, I'm not free. Alright, day 3 Sunday, Q
Iris
site.
was in the Somnium earlier.
Yes, we saw.
Right?
An unidentified figure tried to stab Iris to death. And Date and Aiba...
Who is that figure?
Probably So himself.
True, he could imagine himself in his Somnium that way. Mr. Date's ego algorithm processed the figure into that particular image.
What are you people talking about? If you're quite done here, hurry up and release me.
Ego algorithm?
Imagine the human brain as being made up of 2 elements. Memory and algorithmic structure. The former is preferable because the latter can be problematic. It can output things based on the inputs it is given. To make this easier to understand, compare this to a computer. Memory is like your data stored on a hard disk. The algorithm is the program. This program controls everything, from higher cognitive functions to primitive instinct. This program is what creates the phenomenon of consciousness. In short, it is your ego algorithm, what you call your mind. Recognition, cognition, consciousness. All of these processes are incomprehensible without the ego algorithm. However, the Wadjet system is revolutionizing the way we think about consciousness.
The Wadjet system controls my core programming.
Using Wadjet, we could map the neural circuitry of the human brain. And we discovered a specific circuit that is key to the phenomenon of consciousness. However, we human beings are still unable to fully grasp it. It's far too complicated. But even if we don't understand it, we can still use it. You don't have to understand electromagnetism to use a microwave oven. The Wadjet system is how we are able to extract the sinker's consciousness. That is what makes sinking possible.
Huh. Uh-huh. Okay.
The subject of the sync remembers certain persons or objects that appear in Somnium. But they might not have a clear form. Our dreams are sometimes vague or unclear after all. Even the subject of the dream themselves. I told you earlier that the sinker experiences the dream from the perspective of an observer. That is why the person creating the dream can appear within it. But perhaps they do not have an objective view of themselves, like a mirror or picture. Perhaps he's never watched himself on television. Rare for a politician, but not unheard of. He lacks that objective picture of himself. He remains stoic and unattached despite his position of power. I find that quite powerful. To be able to put your ego aside and see yourself as God sees you is an ability many charismatic people share. He may not have a rational, objective assessment of himself. So, even if this figure is ambiguous,
it could be so.
Indeed. During a sync, the sinker's consciousness, or ego, is brought into the subject's somnium. They enter the subconscious mind, or more accurately, sink into it. At this time, the sinker's memories are left in their original body. Picture an egg. The ego is the egg yolk that goes into the subject's brain. The sinker's memories are the whites, which remain in the shell. The sinker, or rather the sinker as their pure ego, experiences the subject's somnium. But To be precise, it is not only ego. When synced, a modicum of memory data does get sent into the subject's brain. Imagine separating an egg yolk from its whites. No matter how you try, some of the egg whites will always stick to the yolk. This is just like that.
Yep. This is just the starting point of the exposition. So, yeah, there will be more. Computer looks the same as usual. Okay. So, that was mandatory. If I could choose, I would not have picked those options. But, anyway.
No, nothing yet. They arrived a while ago, but that warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery.
I know. Iba, can you check to see if it's the Okiura we know?
Searching.
Come to think of it, I still haven't heard your explanation for this. 2 days ago, you called Shoko Nadami just after 9 p.m. Why?
That is a private matter that I will not discuss with you.
Really strange that you would call someone after 9 p.m. That seems very late.
What were you doing at 5 p.m. 2 days ago?
Reading a book at home. You can ask my housekeeper or my bodyguards. They will confirm that for you.
That does match what the bodyguard said earlier.
But they're like family to him. They're not above telling a lie to protect their boss.
100%.
I didn't.
Are you planning on acting dumb all night? How did you know Iris was stabbed?
I heard it.
What?
On my way to this place, I heard that woman over there talking. Something about a girl who got stabbed in the back.
Are you talking about me?
Yes, you.
I don't remember exactly what I said. It's possible that I mentioned a body with stab wounds to the back.
Boss.
It is impossible to determine now. He very well may not have seen Iris's body.
No. He still must have. He was in the warehouse.
But does that mean we can conclude for certain that he saw the corpse?
I've been telling you I don't know anything.
That's impossible. I saw Iris in your dream. You have to have some memory of her.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
He looks tired. The medicine hasn't fully worn off yet. It makes him a bit dazed.
I saw it on the monitor. Iba saving Iris as she was being stabbed. Of course, since you and Iba are one and the same, it's like you saved her, Date. But that was just a dream. It's not real. Saving her in Somnium won't save her now. I'm sorry.
Date, the investigation team is calling.
This is Date from Abyss. What happened?
Hey, sorry to call you out of the blue. There's something we want to check. Is now a good time?
Sure, what is it?
You said you found a body at Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. The one at Ariake? Warehouse District?
Yes, that's right.
Huh. Okay.
Why? What happened?
It's, not here.
What's not there?
We searched all over the warehouse. We didn't find any bodies.
Whoop. Whoop. Cold storage warehouse, Sunday, 11:25 p.m. And nothing is there.
What do you mean there's no body?
We looked everywhere, but nothing.
Date, I am not doubting you. However, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I saw it. I know I saw it.
I saw Iris's body with my own right eye.
Then perhaps someone moved the body between the time we left and CSI arrived.
No, there's another possibility.
There is?
Sagan Residence, Sunday, 11:58 p.m. And Iris is right there, doing yoga.
Date?
Iris!
What are you doing? Barging in without ringing the doorbell? Oh, you see, Mizuki ended up staying at my place. Something wrong?
The world.
The world, yep, there's something wrong with the world.
Changed.
Day 4, Monday, Shurai. Alright, so that is where we're gonna call it for tonight. Like, this is gonna be heavy. It's already so heavy for some reason.
Iba and I saved Iris during the sink yesterday.
And that's the belief that we're gonna that's the conclusion we're gonna go with. We saved Iris during the Somnium. Gaspies. Gaspies, guys, gaspies. Yeah. So that's just how this route is gonna start. Hold up, let's see how the flowchart's looking. Yeah, barely scratched the surface of this route. Yeah, it's a lot longer than the other routes. It's gonna look like a spiral into here. And as you can see, it's basically just this far now. Oh wait, no, we're just slightly bit more. So perhaps there's the next Somnium that's gonna branch out. Yeah. But there, we gotta go through this. We gotta go through this first, like complete this part. And then we're gonna go back here. And then we're gonna go into the true ending route. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna continue this for the next two more days. I want to try and play the games that I really want to play in my personal time. So it's likely that I'm gonna continue next week. Next week, hopefully. If nothing happens, if I don't start a job this soon, yes, it's likely that I'm gonna just continue next week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday again. That's I've been checking my times and it's been like at least like 1 hour and 30 minutes, right, for each stream. That's like, and for example, if that's like 3 days, that would be 3 hours per week. That's a shame. I wish I could have like more energy to do more streams every week. But I like it now that we're going into this like at a much faster rate than just like a 1 stream per week, you know? I like this. But it's also because I have the freedom right now. Usually I'm over at the other house and I kind of feel like I'm being too loud in that house because like I live with my brothers, right? Like here I'm alone, so it's okay if I'm being loud. It's okay. But I do need to go back there sometime, so we might have to go back to the once per week schedule for a bit until August. August is when I probably am likely to start a job, but I don't know if I'm really starting a job that soon. And even then, I hope that I get one that lets me like rest or breathe between that job and streaming again. It's so hard trying to find a job that actually suits my needs, but it is what it is. Which is also why I'm looking for freelancing or part-timing. It's easy to part-time, I guess, if, you know. But here we are. I'm being picky already as is. But I hope you guys are having fun. This is going to be a very hefty route, so get ready. Like from here on, when I do stream and we're doing this route, make sure you have food and make sure you have brain juice. Otherwise, it's just I don't know. I kind of need the brain juice myself, even though I'm the one picking the options, right? Even though I have a guide with me, I still kind of need the brain juice just to like understand or catch up. Okay, but since we've been getting a lot more stuff, since we've been getting a lot more of those hidden items, let's go check what we've got. Album. That's Aiba. That's Ota's concept art. He looks like he walked out of Doraemon. I think I might need a shot of brain juice. Yeah, no, you need brain juice for this route. Aiba, Mayumi, and Ota and his dad. Mayumi's cake. And the concept art for the Odoroki Man and the stickers. Alright, Odoroki Man, the chocolate, and then all the stickers that it came with. Why is Aiba pinned to the corkboard? And that's the design of Adorabit. Usarinpa in Japanese. Number 89A. This is Aiba picking up a call. That's so cute. Oh, look at this hunk. Oh, look at this hunk of a man. Voiced by another hunk of a man. Hello? Who is this supposed to be? 89? 89 was supposed to look like this? And then you made him this? Hello? Slick back hair? Hello? Hoodie and mask? He's a lot more himcore than I thought. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. And that's the concept art of the Sagan residence. So, that's Aiba drifting. That's Moma's concept art. Rohan. And lastly. Look at it. Look at Aiba. That's the sync machine. It's supposed to have like a horse silhouette. Okay, that's very interesting design choices, but okay. And this is how it works. I still don't understand, but it's okay. Yeah, so I was hoping to get that album 100%, 100% of this album, but it turns out we're not gonna get Ota B now at this point. We might get the rest of them. So, thank you guys once again for the run. I hope you guys enjoyed this because Misa needs brain juice. So do I. I need the brain juice because it's so much. And you gotta remember that these routes happen differently, drastically differently from the ones that we are more familiar with. In the last 3 routes, we know that Renju died at one point. In this route, we still don't know where Renju is. We don't know where Renju is. We don't know. We don't know what happened to Iris at that point. In the previous routes, we saw Iris being in the warehouse with her eye taken out. But this time around, Iris is safe and with Mizuki. But yeah, no. Thank you so much again, guys. I'll let you know when the next stream is gonna be. I'll let you know. And also, Misa, I think I might want to ask you for the favor, but I don't know. That's up to you. I will see how it is. I will see how it goes. I know I asked Nemo already, but I don't know about Misa. It does involve a bit of singing, unfortunately, but it doesn't have to be good. That's the thing. Like it's not really like it's not something I expect anyone to do well. Because it's supposed to be a fun thing. And we have a special guest that's gonna be on it. Special guest. Special me, probably. But I don't know, that's up to you because I have to admit it's also a kind of a challenging song. But I'll ask Miki as well, just in case. Yes, Nemo, thank you so much for offering your voice for this. Now I need to take a shower, late night shower, and then probably game a bit, like probably play Tactics Ogre or something on my PlayStation emulators, because I have been in a mood. I have been in a mood for my slightly less than retro games, but they're still retro at this point because we are in the 2020s. So yeah. Anyway, there we go. We're done. I'm done. I'm rambling I won't stop rambling if I just keep going. So yeah. Good night, Nemo, and have a good day, Misa. Thank you once again. See you guys next week, hopefully. Keep on keeping on. Give a shola at me if you feel like, you know, I'm on Discord all the time.